with me. Today we'll be playing Subnautica Below Zero. I haven't tried any of this in the pre-launch or the early access. I greatly enjoyed the previous game, or I suppose the main title, Subnautica. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of fluctuation in the stream quality. Let me take a moment to see if there's anything I can close out before I get into the game proper. Let's see. Anything else eating up that bandwidth? Okay, without further ado, let's begin. We're going to run on typical survival mode. I didn't play the original Subnautica to completion. I understand this takes place somewhat afterwards. I don't believe it's connected necessarily.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research isn't everything.
It is to me, and Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
So Altera is the company sponsoring us through the last game. Let's see. Looks like the game audio may be a little high. Take a moment while I can to get that lowered.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures.
Okay, I think I can compete with that now. Alright, looking forward to something beautiful and alien. Alright. And we're in control.
45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Whoa! Alright. Let's see. So we're probably going to have more above ground sections. We've got meteors coming down. Might be interesting. Maybe I want to not be out in the open. There's something over there. That might be what I should head to first. Oh, a nutrient block. A flare. There might be a few other useful things around. I'm not sure if I should leave the crashed vessel just yet, but I suppose let's get on to it. Ooh, more nutrient blocks. Come here. I can open a PDA with tab. Got it. Inventory, beacons, drop pad, databank, survival. Arctic Survival Almanac. On arrival, Xenowork PDA is equipped to monitor your temperature and vital signs. Okay, temperature matters. Retreat to a safe environment, administer first aid, retrieve emergency supplies, survey the environment, construct necessary survival equipment using a fabricator, locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio, maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. The surface. High winds can result in rapid onset of hypothermia. Keep an eye out for natural shelter or restorative hot springs. If wearing a standard issue AEP suit, bodies of water can provide safety from extreme cold. Okay, so cold is theoretically... Oh, I'm getting colder.
Holy smokes. That did not
Okay, I see.
I should
The
find a
flare
bottle of
is
water
keeping
and
me
drop
warm,
that.
to some extent. I put it away when I go into the PDA, and I can see I'm getting a bit of a tick down. Alright, pack a lunch, toasty hot beverage, unexpected detours occur. We can't say this enough, layers. Investing in a quality cold suit is certain to pay dividends. When in doubt, don't go out. Okay, let's see. Making our way to that drop pod is still a good idea. These are some kind of living plant life. They don't seem necessarily aggressive. I would guess from the way they're pointed that those red coils in there absorb warmth. That's why they were turning towards me. Because I've got the flare out, right? If I put away the flare, do you still care? Are you still interested? Somewhat. Maybe that's because I'm warm. Hub 2, Hub 2. Get a bit of a look at things. There's quite a lot going on. Okay. Looks like we'll be getting into the water a bit. I have the ability to jump. Okay. So I can see the O2 meter. It pivots the O2 meter to be frontal when O2 is maybe more of a danger. I don't have a survival knife yet to retrieve some of these things. Might also be useful to scan stuff. This is very reminiscent of the shallows from the first game. Some of the same fish I've encountered. The little penguin things that are advertised on the cover. Alright. Yeah, and I see that my temperature is level while I'm here just below the surface. Just pop up for a quick breath. And we're good. Okay. A little bit of a pod here. Little bits of stone and quartz will probably be useful. Let's see. Is this watertight? Let's just get in here. Yes, it is. Okay. Got some storage. Nothing in here just yet. And a fabricator. Basic materials, fiber mesh, silicon rubber, glass, electronics, copper wire, battery, wiring kit. In terms of equipment, let's see. Standard O2 tank is going to be essential, as well as fins, which will require silicone rubber. For tools, we need a survival knife first things first. So we'll need silicone rubber and titanium. And a scanner will be essential. Being able to tag these is pretty interesting. Let's see. So I got a little bit of titanium out of that little bit of rock that I cracked open earlier. If I need silicone rubber, that'll come from creepvine seed clusters, which I would... In the last game, I needed to use the knife to get that. No. I needed that to get creepvine itself. Well, first things, let's find some creepvine. And we'll need more titanium, plenty of it. That is a weird-looking thing. Catch bladderfish.
New creature discovered.
Oh, you can catch and release creatures without necessarily killing them. That's cool.
New blueprint synthesized.
Interesting.
New creature discovered.
Get a little bit of look at things and... Hey, come here. I'm just gonna grab you.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Can't get too distracted. There's some creepvine over there. Now, okay, we've still got the pod pinned, so we're not likely to lose it. There's a cluster. That's a peculiar looking thing. Ooh, a supply cache, you say? That could be very useful.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, we can get a lot of seed cluster out of that. That'll get us rubber and lubricant. Okay, I can see a little bit more quartz there. Gonna catch a quick breath. A few more things going on. Okay.
Should be able to use this.
In order to create the fiber, I think I'll need to be able to carve up creepvine. And that's what I'll need for the oxygen tank. The battery is going to take copper, which I can find inside some sort of nodes. Or stone or rock, that kind of thing. Let's see, that's a little more quartz. I can get to that. And heading back up. This is a little bit low. Okay, I see 2 rocks that I can crack open. 2... Okay, that's the limit of our breath. There's a bit of copper. This looks like an interesting thing. Maybe a bit of coral, I guess. Galena as opposed to limestone, which got us a different material. So we got lead. A bit more copper. Alright, I can synthesize that rubber now. Let me just see if there's a little bit more limestone I can break.
Oxygen.
It's going to be a lot easier once we have no 2 tank. Okay. Still wondering what these little cylinders are. It's very different. Ah, this looks like something. A fragment of a sea glide. I'll need to build a scanner so that I can take a look at that. The sea glide is core important technology. Okay, and that emergency supply cache will be a good thing to go for soon. Let's start synthesizing. Or fabricating. Silicone rubber. I wonder if, oh, more silicone rubber. Oh, I see. I'm actually locked to be looking at this while that menu's going on. Okay. Electronics. I need ribbon plants to make a battery. I'm going to make the survival knife first of all. I can also make the fins. So next up is to make a battery. I can cut things now. That's very good. And okay,
Well,
it's
Sam,
equipped to
I
2.
guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Okay. Oh, I've still got a lot of creepvine seed clusters. Let's put those away. That's a heck of a lot of inventory space. I don't know if I'll need that for rubber or lubricant, so we're not going to dedicate that one way or another. Okay, so those have all played. Logs and communications. Let's listen to a few things.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546 speed. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my algae while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticky. He's my little ultra bite. I'll leave the Sergeant Tuber's nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Alright. So we're looking for a missing person. Let's see. Can I cut at this in any meaningful way? Seems like a no. I couldn't cut at that or that. I got the creepvine cluster. What is this? Nothing important, it seems. Quick breath. Okay. A little hungry. Oddly enough, I believe we can eat underwater. Yep, totally can. Alright. Let's see. Personal. Can I unpin that? Yeah, let's unpin that. Oh, have I actually equipped the fins? Okay, they automatically equipped. Good. So bullseye shrooms are edible. We've got basic foodstuffs here. And they're going bad. Everything's rotting. We can see how quickly something's rotting now. That's good. Now, I believe creepvine cluster will become fiber mesh. Yes. That's exactly correct. I'll process all of this into fiber mesh. There's a bit. I might need glass for something. Let's take a look at what glass can provide us with. Can't tell? Okay. That takes silver. We need to find ribbon plants. And we need to mix ribbon plants with copper ore. First aid kits are important to think about. Compass might be useful. We really want the scanner. An air bladder is an interesting idea. Okay, so we need to find ribbon plants. And let's listen to a bit more of the lore.
4546 speed to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate.
That looks interesting down there.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I got your
that looks
last
like what I
message.
need.
Altera is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well.
All terrorizing
Has
me.
a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the
Spy
photo.
penguins?
And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone
Quick
multiple
breath.
uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway,
I just heard a little bit of wail in the distance.
in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. Alright, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
An alien intelligence startup.
Critical materials that can be used in energy storage.
Alright, we'll just consume a few of these. I see they're good for our water supply. Let's make a battery. And with the battery comes a scanner. No? Oops, wrong one. Tools. Scanner. And it looks like I've also gathered the titanium
I have a scanner.
for a standard O2 tank.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
A repair tool. That's going to be important.
Standard oxygen tank can be upgraded.
Crystalline sulfur is going to be required for that. Ah, and the standard oxygen tank can be upgraded? How so? Well, it's not going to tell us. We can unpin this, we can unpin the fins, we can also unpin the scanner. We will need more batteries later as the scanner is fully utilized. I want to move the scanner over to my 1 button. That's very nice. Okay, the standard O2 tank I see might degrade now. It didn't have that green meter before. Okay, let's see. Oh, now we're going to scan everything. Come on, just a little far away. We got you. Aha. Okay, learning more about everything. Twisted mandrake, limestone chunks. We'll get some titanium. Ah, coral bridge. That's what this is. Now I know. Shelf coral. Are you useful? No. Okay. Scaly maw anemone. A luna plant. Alright, alright. Getting a lot of data on a lot of stuff. Bullseye shrooms. Researched. Boomerang.
Oxygen.
Okay. How much more time do we have now? Ha! The peepers can jump out of the water. That's kind of cute. We're going to have to be paying attention to more above ground landmarks. That might be a lot more useful in this game compared to the last Subnautica. A bit more quartz. Probably a bit more titanium here. Or copper. Copper is going to be invaluable. Okay, so we have a little over a full minute per dive. Hoopfish. Oh, they got a goofy looking head. Oh, something's falling? It's raining, I think. Right? I tell you what, it seems cold. Which, you know, that's part and parcel. What else would one expect? What are you? A sea monkey. You're not aggressive, right? Nah, you look playful, if anything. Maybe a little too playful. I don't really want to play. I'm busy. Just let me, like, get over here and scan this. Okay, it pretty much gave up. Let's see, down in the base there, that looks like it might be a different kind of plant. And we've got some cave structures, and that's glowing. What do we have here? It's another kind of creature, isn't it? Aren't you? It's a creature egg. Well, I'll take one. Got a couple more plant varieties. Redwort. Let's see. Ah, a sea glide fragment. We need to find 2 more of those. Ah, Galena outcrops.
Warning.
Chance of lead.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, if we're sufficiently deep when it gives us when our oxygen's starting to run low, it'll give us an oxygen warning. That's good. And it should be measuring that roughly based on how long it takes us to get to the surface. Oh. You. Hey, little guy.
New creature discovered.
I just like. Here you go. We're probably going to have to eat those guys a little later. And we will totally do that. But, I mean, if I'm not going to eat it, I should throw it back in the water. I mean, I could play the game vegan. Okay, we can only overeat up to 101. Yeah, water filtration is going to be important. Leads me to think I should grab a bladderfish, as they still have a filtering purpose, just like in the last game. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, buddy. We could use a drink. Table coral samples and gold will make computer chips. Got it. You know, I think I might need to make lubricant before I can see what it's good for. Oh, these are also, you can drink from those for to replenish water. I wonder if there's an achievement for playing a fully vegan playthrough. That'd be interesting. And you can make, okay, you can make floating air pumps and pipes, similar to the last game. And we still don't know how to make a sea glide entirely. Let's make some lubricant. And we'll make some copper wire, just in case acquiring these things shows us new recipes. It doesn't seem to have unlocked anything new, so we'll just put that stuff away. And might as well put away my extra raw materials, as we don't construct anything in the field in this game. Oh, and I'll just be drinking that. Oh yeah, filtering using an all-organic membrane, non-vegetarian. It is actually called out. Okay. I'm not certain where the other sea glide fragment was earlier, but I can either search for it again, or I can just keep going, because there will certainly be more. But moving around without a sea glide is kind of a pain. Let's see, use a high-up view to see if we can't find anything that needs to be scanned. There's some creepvine clusters. That looks like it might be another creature egg, or something else strange. Oh, it's just quartz. I'll take that. Bit more limestone. There's a sea glide fragment. Scan this real quick, and we go to take a breath.
Oxygen.
And there's some more ribbon plant. That seems pretty valuable. There's a third sea glide fragment. That's probably the one from earlier. Okay, now we're working to build a sea glide so that we can move a lot further and faster. Although first, I might check out this crevice. That looks fascinating. It's an oxygen plant. Very useful. Probably. I see. And then it depletes and you have to probably wait a while. What is this? A sea monkey nest. Oh, they gathered up the sea glide fragments. Interesting. And let's grab those ribbon plants I was looking at before. Oh, I should scan it first. Just because. Completion! Okay, and it looks like there's a way out up here. Gotta be careful with some of these sea caves. Can't get too carried away. But I've got more oxygen. Extra scans turn into titanium at a pretty good rate. More of those sea monkeys.
Oxygen.
Alright, moving along. Huh. I see that I'm still getting kind of flickers in the stream quality. Let's see. We dropping frames? Oh, we're dropping quite a lot of frames. That's a bummer. I'm not sure why that's happening. Anywho, so we're looking to build a sea glide. Lubricant, copper wire, and another battery. I have the materials for a battery from those recent ribbon plants. And the other things I need, I've got right in here. Which is the copper wire and the lubricant.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
We'll put that away. We'll hang on to a lot of this other stuff. And we'll use this. We'll use these to take a drink. Okay, I'm going to put that Sea Glide on slot 2. The knife will go to slot 3. And now that we have a Sea Glide, we're going to head for this other thing. So we can toggle lights with the right click, and we can toggle the map with F. It's useful to note that we have the map. Yeah, that's a very useful feature that wasn't on the Sea Glide in the last game from what I remember. That might be a flaw in my memory, though. Okay, looks like we can go through this. Yeah, so we can still get above ground there. Things to scan here, right? A mineral detector.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. An Altera PDA. A supply crate with a first aid kit. Let's quickly pop ahead a pop above ground.
New blueprint synthesized.
And back under. Now, have we got anything peculiar hanging out? Not just yet. Scanning the beacon. A few more supply crates. We've got a flare. Some water. Anything else in these cargo containers? I don't see anything just yet. Ah. We can scan that. That goes deeper. Okay, so that's like some ice stuff. Fragment of a gravity trap. There's more here.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's pop up. And then right back down. More things to scan. More crates to open. Yeah, that goes deeper. I can see an oxygen plant down there. Grab a nutrient block. More water. Argentite. That would be gold related, right? No, silver. Silver. Right, that would be, yeah. Orin or something like that would be gold. Argent is silver. Something angry. Crash fish.
Warning.
Keep away, you
30
punk.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Boop. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. And radiant sieve coral. Kelp root. And then this is crystalline sulfur. Need that? Okay. Time to get back to the surface.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Okay, just as
remaining.
before, we need to interact with crash fish to progress. Although I think I actually only needed the one crystalline sulfur to build a repair tool. More nutrient blocks. Okay. Coming out here is probably going to be very worthwhile. Got another gravity trap fragment here. Hey, buddy. The third fragment that I need is right here. It is very dark here. Very uncomfortably dark. I'm going to start making my way back. Back in the dark. You are something I haven't seen. And we've got the little penguin fish things. Okay. I can't help but feel like certain storms may turn out to be notably worse. Like, we might have some actual debris coming up at us if we're near the surface at certain times, which is worrisome. Okay, so we're looking to make... Okay, a mineral detector is an interesting idea, but we want a repair tool. We just need a little more rubber. Did we leave some of that behind over here? Yes, we did. A little more of that then, and then personal tools. Repair tool. That'll definitely come in handy. Okay. A mineral detector is probably very useful. We need an extra battery and silicone rubber for that. I don't have enough ribbon plant to make that now. Okay, I'm going to put the repair tool there. Assuming the flare is not useful underwater. And let's see, given the other things we found, I think I need to be hunting for gold. Let's see. Gold will allow me to make computer chips. More silver would allow me to make a wiring kit as well. Both of those seem like they're probably useful to progressing. Well, so long as it's late, I don't want to go very far.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here, honestly. Kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Okay, so she was working on an alien intelligence startup when her company was purchased by Altera, who seems like they're kind of shutting things down. Trying to hold on to some kind of alien intelligence monopoly. I'm aware that the presence of alien intelligence on that world was a major plot point in the first game. The concept of being underwater and having this kind of adventure is also inherently alien. I mean, the alien nature or the degree to which things underwater are different to us is a fascinating topic. It's always something worth thinking about. I think it's something along the lines of 80% of the ocean that we haven't mapped. I don't know if that refers to the sea floor or if that refers largely to a whole lot of blank space. And we'll just eat a lot of mushroom. A little bit of disinfected water. Okay. Let's see. What was I looking for? Oh, right. Well, I can make a couple more batteries. It's a good idea to have some spare batteries. I have more copper here. I'm gonna need so much stuff. Okay. It's almost daylight. This is a good chance to take stock of any above-ground landmarks. I think I might check out the area under that spire, just to see if there's anything interesting going on over there. I'd also like to scan a pangling. Okay. More scans related to a mobile vehicle bay would be a very good thing to pick up. I know that's going to be an important piece of technology. No silver for me, eh? Vehicle bay fragments and an Altera PDA. And a crash fish. Goodbye. Oh, that looks like it's some kind of platform. Something artificial. And that's something electric. Yeah, it looks like it's sourced from the same thing. Okay, what do we have here? It's a bit of a ladder. No, climb the ladder. Mineral detector fragment. Desk. Yeah, I can learn how to make furniture too. Blueprint for a desk. Supply crate with a flare. It is cold out here, so we're going to take a flare and pop it out. That is not actually keeping us warm at all. Penguin. I think there are penguins and penglings, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get back in the water. It's freezing out there. So, can I meaningfully scan that? No, it's just kind of an indicator. Like a don't miss this type of thing. Oh, there's something down there. Aha. Beacon fragment. Got it. I learned how to make beacons when I scanned the working one earlier. It'd be useful if I could find an oxygen plant here. I really feel like there's something further down.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, let's take a breath. I've got more to scan down here. I would like to have a watch or something, because I don't actually want to be very far away from anything when night falls. Okay. I want to scan this plant. Is this table coral? Crescent moon coral. Okay. That is some kind of a creature with a noteworthy jaw. There's an oxygen plant there. I see a couple things that I need to look at. That is table shelf coral. Worth scanning this.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm going to need to figure out a better diving solution to get much lower than that. So with this kind of oxygen and this kind of movement speed, we're pretty limited. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've got a nice bit of trench here. Some sort of klaxon.
Sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Okay, I'm gonna need to have access to a deep diving vessel to get that.
30 seconds of oxygen
Okay,
remaining.
inventory full. Time to go back. So I found some table coral, but not a lot. Table coral was very easy in the first game. It's definitely a reshuffle in the resources. Okay. Let's stow some things.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help?
Okay, so I've also got some like personally dictated things as
Maybe
well.
It's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say
Architect
something
technology.
Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
These are some new concepts going around. Okay, so the mobile vehicle bay, we're still researching. We can make beacons if we want to, which might be interesting. We can make gravity traps, could be helpful. Alright. Still don't know about some other things. I don't think we didn't get enough silver to make a wiring kit, so we just didn't get lucky on the stuff we looked into. Just going to deposit the rest of that junk, and we're heading back out. Okay, so it seems like our best research is coming from the bases of areas where creepvine is growing. And then just a little bit past the creepvine, we have this sort of area. That looks like something worth scanning.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Sea
Oxygen
truck.
efficiency decreased.
I don't know what you are. You don't look angry, though.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Need that. Back over to this.
Oxygen.
Okay, if I can't see another oxygen plant, we need to go up.
Warning. 30 seconds
Yep,
of
gotta go up.
oxygen remaining.
Okay, looks like it takes us approximately 4 seconds to get to the surface from about that depth. Here we go. Not here for sea glide fragments. Yes!
New blueprint synthesized.
Builder fragment.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I heard something that sounded big. Okay, the builder is huge.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes, oxygen. Ha 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 ha. Okay, it was a little longer than 4 seconds, but okay, we got a lot of blueprints. Power transmitter. Power transmitter, battery charger. Okay, more ribbon plants. I'm hearing more and more distant animal sounds. Okay, let's get inside, take a look at some stuff. Alright, so habitat builder is a big thing. The mineral detector may not actually be that important. I'm imagining that's probably optional or close to. Okay, this is only glass and silver ore. We actually have that stuff. So we need glass, a bit of quartz to make more glass, and silver ore. Cool. Oh, and I'll have to unequip my current tank, I'm assuming. Enameled glass uses lead and diamond. That'll be important for building. Unequip that. Fabricate, personal, equipment, high capacity. Another trick from the previous game that, I mean, I never made use of back then is to carry 2 O2 tanks and swap them around in the inventory as necessary. That's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm about that. I mean, I guess that's the good way to play. I'm going to hold on to these creepvine seed clusters. I think I'm going to need them. Yeah, we'll just drink some filtered water. Slurp, slurp. Okay, so we need to make the builder tool before we can do a lot of other entertaining things. That's going to require an advanced wiring kit, which is made from a wiring kit and a computer chip. The computer chip still requires gold and copper wire. So we're still looking for gold and silver, ultimately, to get, like, kicked off for realsies. I still also need to know how to make a, the sea truck is going to be important. I need to get a third blueprint for the sea truck, and also figure out how to build the, like, mobile building array thingamajig, the vehicle bay. the mobile vehicle bay, which I think is going to be a big deal. More progress on that front. Let's just seam off. Creep vine, creep vine. This goes deeper. We've got table coral. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Okay, we've figured out the mobile vehicle bay. Something's noisy.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I need to learn how to recognize by sight which of these are limestone and which of these are argentite. Okay, so argentite, galena, got a couple things going on. Limestone. What is this? That looks like it is calcium salt. Okay, and we just pick up salt. I know salt is for preserving food by and large. Oh, this replenishes actually at a decent rate. It doesn't give us a whole lot of oxygen now that we're on the advanced tank. I might want to build a flashlight just because it is unpleasantly dark. Okay, I've been getting a lot of lead and titanium and not a lot else going on. Okay, I thought we were close to inventory full, and now we hit it. This game is also one that deliberately shuts off music at times. Oh, it's thundering. Huh. Okay, so let's see. We can take this back off of the list of things. I can make titanium ingots. Power cell, a high-capacity mobile power source. Oh boy. Well, let's condense down some titanium then. I know I'll need these for crafting things later anyway. Oh, what do I need to make the vehicle bay? An ingot, lubricant, and a computer chip. Okay. It's 2 of those to make silicone rubber. What did I need the silicone for? Possibly a power cell? I think the power cells are used for things like the sea truck. So in the short term, I really just need the lubricant. Okay. Oh no, you get 2 silicone rubber per creepvine cluster. It's not 2 creepvine clusters per silicone rubber. Got it. I'll go ahead and make a power cell. And I have the materials, so we'll make another battery or 2. Battery it is. I'll make more copper wire. I know I'll need that later. Let's see. So I'm still looking for gold and silver. I can make the mineral detector. Minerals, fragments, and other items with identifiable signatures. You know, this is probably going to be useful.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Hundreds of hours. Very nice. Okay. And I don't know how we like refresh the Sea Glide. I'm assuming that the Sea Glide requires batteries to like reload, so to speak. I can put away a lot of these things. So we are limited by. Oh no, I have several more ribbon plant bits. Are we limited by ribbon plants or by copper in terms of more batteries? Copper is my limiter. Let's carry plenty. So how does this mineral detector work? Ah, interesting. Limestone, silver. Okay, no dice. That's interesting, though. That is going to help a lot. So we need to find silver and gold. Let's detect them. It is really cool to see swarms, like big old schools of boomerangs like that. I don't remember if that used to be a thing in the last game. Grab a couple ribbon plants if I'm in the area. Looks like we've got copper here. Or possibly lead. Maybe not. Maybe we've got a whole lot of nothing. Let's see. I can see more ribbon plants. Yeah, this is all pretty shallow areas. Okay, so titanium is basically the dud resource, and then I have a chance of finding other resources every time I crack these open. It seemed dark for a moment. It made me nervous. Argentite. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
While I'm popping above water, well, those are plus 75. They're huge. We'll just have a drink. Okay. Lots of resources. There's silver. And it looks a little smooth. This is just quartz, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. What do we have through here? Filter thingy, yada yada. This is a motor vehicle bay fragment, which is good for titanium, because I've already figured out that blueprint. I have an oxygen plant here. Bit of salt. Aha! Have I already scanned this? I must have. Bit of an intense cave structure there. Gotta be careful. Okay, so we found some silver ore. Before I leave, any chance of gold? Doesn't really seem to be. What are you? A creature egg. Another one. These icy pillars seem strange. There are other weird things out here. I want to scan you. Frost anemone. What is this? I've seen some of these around the ice. They're spurting out something. A brine wing. okay. Is there anything to be learned about these? Nothing to tell. Okay, get a breath. Okay. There was a larger sort of creature I see over here. Looks like a sunfish. What are you? You big stupid thing? A Titan holefish. Ah! What? Okay, so if that happens, hit buttons. I think that was the effect of the brine fish. Either that, or I ran into one of these stalagmites. I didn't get very hurt. I'm largely fine. And there's more to scan over here. Hey, you can't get me away from this junk. Full inventory. Nutrient blocks, very valuable. Flares. Okay, okay. What is this? Pathfinder tool.
Warning.
Yeah.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Get a breath. Back down. Looks like that sea monkey might have gotten hurt or had some other interaction with something. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, there's the brine fish freezing another fish. And it's taking a bite out of it. Well, apparently being coated in that freezing stuff that they spit is not too dangerous, so that's good to know. I wonder, is there an option to... Okay, it doesn't clarify if I just slap another battery in there or how that works. Although I'm assuming I would just slap another battery in there. Okay, we've got more silver ore. We can make a wiring kit. Is there anything that the basic wiring kit was good for? Pathfinder tool used to map a way back out of caves or navigate spaces, maximum 20 discs per path. We got the mineral detector figured out. And what we're looking to do right now is the motor vehicle bay, most likely, which is a computer chip, which is still gold. Gold is still the limiter, so silver doesn't do much for us right now. It doesn't seem. Even a wiring kit. One thing to check on while I'm at this, yeah, let's make some waterproof lockers. About 2 of them. Something very loud is off to my side. I heard a big noise. Big sploosh. Okay, well, whatever. What the? Ah! That wasn't putting things in the locker at all. Okay, how do I... Open storage. Here we go. Oh, I was hitting drop instead of the switch container button. Whoopsie! Okay. Alright, we're able to go a little bit deeper. So... Oh, great, I can't see my landmarks anymore. It's the emergency supply cache. I think it was over in this direction. It's over in this direction. And I'm still carrying the spare battery, right? I am. Yeah, I think this is what I was using as the landmark before. Have I already been in here? Perhaps. I think I remember that crash fish chasing me out of there. Yeah, and then there was this oxygen, and this area is part of a deeper trench. So speaking of a deeper trench, gold. Find me gold. Searching, searching. Nothing? Okay.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
2 Altera PDAs right next to each other? What else is down here? Any luck? Come on.
Altera beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
That could be useful.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
The game providing us with more, like, beacons and things to checkpoint off of would be very useful and appreciated. Nice. Okay, that's the full blueprints for the sea truck. What are you? Oh, you're super peaceful then.
Technology acquired.
Plasteel ingots. Sea truck information. What's that? Oh, lithium. Probably need that. Synthetic fibers, silver ore. These look like geothermal vents. And that is a thing. Are you a creature? You look like a creature. A rock puncher. I don't want to get punched. I think it might try to punch me. Okay, so we've got a landmass near some geothermal vents. This could be a very useful location. Oh, we don't need to edit the beacon name, it's fine. Ha! Yes! Let's learn how to vend coffee. Beep. Build a trash can. We can synthesize a thermos. That might be important. I mean, I think hot drinks might be part of the gameplay. Okay. Let's see. There's likely something... Ah! Ooh, there's a big old thing further inland. Well, while we're on our way.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry, my last message.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Well, I need to warm up. I think I probably don't know what's good for me. Hydrothermal spire. Okay. Quick look at that. Alright, what's this woman gonna do? Shoot me? I mean, maybe. Is this like a sulfur pit? Well, I don't want to touch it. Oh, we can pick up snow. A bit of natural shelter here. I can maybe know more. Thermal lily. Okay, so it does have a thermal implication. They're making a sort of like radiator sound, like a ooh. Honeycomb fungus. Let's see. Is this the way up? Kind of looks like it. Bit of limestone, horseshoe shrub. Okay, that's kind of the way back. Yes, that's. I think I got turned around in there. Altera PDA. I'm just gonna take your crystalline sulfur, hope that's alright. I mean, even if it's not, we're doing it. Now that was a recorded message. Woo!
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
Ooh, we've got living people.
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
It's the former.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep going. You didn't actually, like, give me much to go off of.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Oh, there's a run button.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, this is pretty wrecked. A jukebox. Okay, I can't interact with that locker. I can scan the room itself, though. I see. She's scavenging from these Altera locations, same as me. Lots of stuff to scan. Bar table. And we've got another PDA here. Oh man. Pilot last known position. Damaged modification station. Jeremiah's bed. A poster. Yoink. I've got a lot of stuff to listen to. So many PDAs. I wonder if somebody wants to get this stuff back and I can find them. Okay, this stuff might turn out to be pretty impactful when I'm making a habitat of my own. Before that, though, this is all pretty extra. Woo! Data box, scanner room, those are super useful. Okay, so we ain't leaving here without checking out what's up top. Hey there, if you could just share some warmth with me, that is very cool of you. Well, it's very warm of you. Okay. What is this thing? That is some kind of a flying creature. There's a few of them. Daylight would be cool. Surveillance status report. Okay, I think that's the last bit of what I'm here for. Oh, I can see the heat haze coming off of them when they're closed. Is there anything else up here that I'm going to regret missing? I don't think I need to collect a substantial amount of snow. I think I'm good on snow. I mean, it's basically wherever, so... Okay. Ow. Ow. Well, the screen flashed red, but I did not take appreciable damage. Looks like there's one other structure up here. That's this. Emmanuel Desjardins.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
So all of these are like individual blueprints. Oh, an executive desk. Excuse me. Can I scan his little clacker? An executive toy.
Sam really got
Oh
it
man, that's silly.
I didn't know she had it in her.
I kind of wish they would just play these by default when I found them, instead of making me, like, go in to listen to them. Just because there's so many of them, they're so dense. Whew. And there's like a, I mean, I need to keep drinking water while I'm, like, finding all of this stuff.
Hey, Robin.
Didn't finish listening to this.
I'm sorry, my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either.
I think we're largely done
and
here.
I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair.
Huh.
Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
I think we can head on down to the dock.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I didn't. Sorry. Bad attempt.
What is that over there?
I just...
Oh, it's penguins.
I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Okay, Kara, I believe, was the deadly disease from the first game. It's a huge plot point. Whoa! It's a huge plot point. Is this meaningful? I don't know. Oh, there's some, like, real vents down. Ooh, that looks like gold!
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Okay, so we might get burned hanging out here too long, but I want to get gold before going back.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bizanto's 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of
Right.
proud of that, though.
Okay, if there's like one more vent around here with some calaverite, because I think I need to have like 2 or 3 things of gold to make all the cool stuff. There's a bit more. Alright, and there's more gold. Okay. Good for a couple computer chips. Yeah, that is erupting down there. I think I might need more lithium too. Titanium. Ugh. I think that rock will kind of screen me. Here's another rock puncher. Peculiar creature. Like a big old mantis shrimp guy. Hey buddy, don't mind me. Neat. Totally looks like a mantis shrimp. I mean, sorta. Probably less punchy than a mantis shrimp. Yeah. Exchange power source R. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Waiting for that prompt to show up. That's just more of the same stuff. Get more sea truck research done. Okay. Lots of materials around here.
In goes the battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Let's see.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Penguin project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work. And I think we can
Upgrades, C-Trek upgrades. Okay, the mobile vehicle bay is the priority. Needs a titanium chip, which needs the computer chip, which is table coral and copper wire. Okay, let me grab Let me just make a bit more of this. Make another titanium ingot to save space. Maybe drink a bit more disinfected water. Grab my table coral. Grab my wiring kit. I had copper wire in here too, right? Advanced materials, synthetic fibers, ruby and spiral plant clippings. Okay. I needed to grab. What was I going in here for? I thought I had copper wire in here. Did I leave it in the outside thing? Did I use it somehow? That's right. I used it on the Okay. So I used it on the mineral detector. So we need to get a little more copper. Should be any local mineral source is fine. Grab trap fragment. No, that's already been checked. Copper inventory full. Jeez. Okay, that's enough to make the basic wiring at first. That'll condense my inventory a bit more. Copper wire. Computer chip. Mobile vehicle bay. And then the mobile vehicle bay, we're gonna, let's see. Where'd that actually go? Oh, come here. What? It's a 4-slotter, isn't it? No, it's bigger than a 4-slotter. It's gotta be. This is no way to fit that? You sure? Really? Okay. There we go. Okay, what do you require? Sea-Truck. Needs an advanced wiring kit, lead, glass, and titanium. So the question out that is the advanced wiring kit. I think the advanced wiring kit was a wiring kit and another computer chip. Yep, another computer chip. 2 table coral samples and more copper wire. I don't have enough table coral for that right now. Great. Okay, so we need copper and additional table coral. It wasn't in that direction. It was this direction was where I was getting my table coral. Let's get a decent bit. And if I need table coral and copper, we'll look for copper on the way over. That's not copper. That's copper. That's copper. Okay, that's better. Okay, and over here, I think it was off to the right where that shelf begins. Yep. There's some. Oh, I need to put the knife back on my action bar. There was something worth scanning there. Oh, I've already gotten that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I like the way oxygen plants are presented in this one. Is more interactive than like sit around this, refill your entire tank every single time, as many times as you want. Did I already check that? Yeah, that's the one I've already checked. This goes on. This goes on to an extent that I should benchmark this location a bit better. Those look similar to the sawteeth from the last game, which are not actually super dangerous. I mean, like, you want to stay polite with them, but they're not the worst thing by far. Alright, I got the table coral I needed. Seems like it's getting darker. Head on back. So I needed more copper wire. Okay, and right. So need a computer chip. And I believe I needed that for the advanced wiring kit. Okay, what else do we need for this? From what I recall, it was at the very least a titanium ingot, a power cell, an advanced computer chip, and I think some glass. It was at least 2 glass. I can make plasteel out of titanium and lithium. First thing that's going to be necessary for is probably the C-Truck upgrade. Yeah, plasteel and enameled glass. Enameled glass takes diamond, so it's not worth it right now for us to worry about that upgrade. At least not initially. Vehicle bay, vehicles. I am missing 3 lead. I think I found that, and I've got that in here. I just didn't grab it. Okay. 2, 3. We're good. C-Truck is go. I'm assuming this is the equivalent of the Sea Moth. Yeah, looks a similar size of ship. Get in from behind? No? From the front? How does one enter the C-Truck? From above? There it is. Okay. So we've got temperature, power, repair status. Very typical. And yeah, looks like we can control this pretty well. It's got a little bit of like extra sway. I see we have a different set of kind of like inventory stuff from here. And we're good out to a depth of 150. So where's our heading? Okay, we've got a beacon manager type of thing. Oh, I can change the color on things. And I can hide or show them. That's very useful. The drop pod I'm going to make blue. I can show or hide them all. It's 11 for screenshots. And I can check here. And I can pin things from here. I don't need a thermos right now. So my current goal is probably the habitat builder, which will be another wiring kit and a computer chip. Pathfinder tool I don't feel I really need. The depth upgrade is worth thinking about. The modification station will be worth thinking about later. Well, to make a modification station, we need to get a habitat going. Yeah, there's a lot of cool habitat locked stuff at this point. So I had this set computer chip. So for more computer chips, we got to find more gold. Our best location for gold so far is the vicinity of the Delta Station dock. Whoops. Note to self, I can crash into and kind of annihilate some small fish. So I think that the back of the sea truck is going to be kind of for hauling. And it doesn't look like I have anything attached to there yet, but I'm sure I can build something to attach to that, which is kind of cool. And it means that we'll have like kind of modular storage space going on, which is going to be crazy useful. Although the most useful thing about this is that it is, first of all, it's bright, and that's super great. But secondly, it Secondly, it's got air. We can breathe in this. That's huge. Okay, and it's E to get back out. Click to get in. I get the feeling the rock puncher probably wouldn't get along super well with our nice little sea truck. So we're gonna not like get the we're gonna try to not get that acquainted. Okay. There's more of a trench going on over here. You can see something kind of sparking down there. What is this?
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, sit right about here.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I can't scan that. It's some kind of weird looking alien tech. Alright. Intriguing. That might be relevant later. We'll come back to it. There's a ray, some saw teeth. That's the facility we checked out earlier. Ack. Oh, just bumped into some coral. This is the reason we have a repair tool. Let's see. Oh, that's the emergency supply crate. I'm going to want to tag the Delta Station dock differently. Tag it looking kind of goldish, because this appears to be our gold supply is in this vicinity. Okay, real quick, let me just kind of, I need to equip that guy. There we go. Looking good. Aha. Lithium. How is it down here? Is it just super hot? Can I bear this? This is bearable. An ore vein. Can I get into this? Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's pretty much just what we needed. Okay, let's see. With that kind of gold, our limiting factor is now copper, so we can get on back out of here. There's a bit more copper. Bit of lead. Alright, that's enough of all that stuff for now. Power transmitter seems interesting. I'm wondering what that's going to be about. So once I can build a base and make a synthesizer, we'll have a lot more options, and we might have to start making a decision about like our heading and where we're going to hang out, and that kind of stuff. Now, in the original Subnautica, there was a very important initial landmark in terms of the crashed ship, which is kind of part of your like initial basis. And we don't have that kind of information this time through. Let's see. In order to go deeper in the sea truck safely, we need to have access to enameled glass. But we can probably build a habitat that sits just below the 150 mark. Anywho, what was our process here? So we need a wiring kit and a computer chip. And so that's copper wire and table coral, and I'm hoping I left some table coral in here. I didn't leave enough table coral in here. Okay, so I need to go back to one of my table coral sources. Which was, I think, this can only go a little above the water. Oh, that was actually a bit of a leap. Whee! I think my table coral sources, yeah, is this way. Clunk. Sorry, fish. Table coral, table coral, table coral, table coral. I thought I had gotten some table coral samples. I guess not. Can I grab some and then put them away somewhere? Maybe I put them in the other box. Whatever, I'm already out here. I'm just going to grab these.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'll need these. I will certainly need these. Need all this stuff. Inventory full. What's this? Is this, Oh, another sea truck fragment. Okay. Yeah, we're already good on all that. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be able to like, lock onto something. It might also be that it just docks with a certain habitat building.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, good call. Yada yada. Boop.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Looks like I'm also a bit low on water right now. And there's a few ways of solving that. Let's see. Okay. So from the initial take of the game, I had assumed I'd be spending more time above water, and like actually in the ice. I wonder if that's going to factor in more as we go. Like if we could actually get a cold suit, that seems relevant. There's probably like a large landmass at some point that we'll be called upon to explore. No, I didn't leave the table coral in there. Think of it. Like, is that attached? Okay. All right. As we were, computer chip. And then that is to build the, there's the thermos. Okay, I've got all the stuff. Habitat builder. I noticed that I've only got like 5 inventory slots. You used to have like 8 in the last game, from what I recall.
With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Okay. And we'll build a beacon, at least one of them, because wherever we put down a base, we're going to have a beacon.
Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Now with surface support. Fun. Let's see. I'm not going to bring along any salt. Wait, does the habitat builder start without a battery? Isn't that just kind of annoying? Okay, well... Where's my copper? Do I have more copper? I'm out of copper again. To make a battery. Yeah, this is the way things are going to be. It's not like we're playing Factorio where resources are automatic. Hey, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. Yoink. Real sorry about this.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's not actually very efficient. There's got to be another method for that. For filtering water, that is. Some copper. Okay. Right, I think I just needed the 1 copper for a battery for now. So that I can power the habitat builder. Okay. Okay, we now have a habitat builder. Which is mostly just going to require a crap load of titanium to build stuff. Extends the range of a power source. Solar panel is going to be the basic thing that we need, pretty much. And a fabricator is also made using copper ore. Okay, so with about 3 copper ore. We'll need a hatch, and I presume a multi-purpose room. So all of that stuff can be gathered without having anything else special. So the question then is, where? So there's a few noteworthy locations to try and build something up. The geothermal vents at the Delta Station dock are a strong candidate. I mean, that's a noteworthy locale. Anywhere that gives us access to a 150 depth is noteworthy. Especially if it's 150 depth with the ability to possibly go deeper. Ow. I clonked into something. Yep, just more of that coral. Stuff's all over. I do want to slowly make my way towards that pilot.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Palman. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this tool. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
Intruder.
Intruder. Annie?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was.
What are these? Better get out and run a scan. What are you? Fumarole. Oh.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but
That's something. Okay, whew. You just pop.
I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Yeah. I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
Well, that's something. Excuse me.
Stepping stone of an astronautical salt transport vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2.
Oh ho ho. Well, this is something. Okay. There's a lot of large creatures there, and they've got some gnarly looking teeth. So I'm gonna pop out of this for a sec to set down a beacon. Where'd it go? I know I made one. There it is. So we will label this the Mercury 2. Good to be aware of that landmark. So the fumaroles here are interesting. I'm theoretically looking to go further out than this, but I'm nervous about it given what else is around here. Okay. This is a decent controlled experiment. How do you react to me? How about this distance? Do you care about light or dark? There's the aggression. Very avoidable.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, yeah, I'm thirsty, I guess. Oh, this is very close to the surface. Apparently. Yeah, we're just north of Delta Station then. Oh, that could be interesting. Okay, this looks like the Biome Divider. Let's see. So I would say that we have about 3 or 4 biomes we've discovered. We've got the plentiful near-surface biome of the beginning area. We've got this geothermal biome that's just leading into Delta Station. We've got the kelp forest biome, and then over there we have the fumarole biome. Okay. The fumarole biome is currently perhaps the most interesting place for us to set up a camp, but we could also investigate like a deeper ocean examination. Yoink. Gonna need about 2 of you. Where'd you go? Lost track. Yeah, swim speed is pretty good. That's the top. So, right? Isn't it? Is this the top? Oh, this is the top. Okay. Okay, let's get back to base. We'll get something to drink. So, yes, the fumarole biome is interesting. That is the direction of the last contact.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the 3rd shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares. I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kind of cute. Raccoons in the sea, those ones.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I've said. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for a little, rather far out from her base.
Needed to go deep, but she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Yeah. Okay, that's not necessarily a great thing. Okay, looks like some of these will be text as well. A jailbroken scanner tool thing and said, I need more shower heads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. What? He also told me to keep it on the down low. I guess this is what a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days, a job as a glorified construction worker. You should have studied interstellar law, like Dad said. I have to hand it to Emmanuel, though. I don't know what he did to the scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it.
Okay, so there's a unique mineral near the ship.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend. I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my secret. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kid, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here. As you know, I'm a pretty low maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort of.
Interesting.
She's had some trouble with her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell them that he won't find it embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as your favorite.
How does the thermos get filled? Can I not fill the thermos with filtered water? How do I... Okay, I can figure out how to drink that, but I can't figure out how to put things into the thermos. I would assume then that it takes a special kind of build a construct to interact with the thermos.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in the truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien? Planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. I could show you, but can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Damned ugly thing followed me into the shadows. Had to jettison the sea truck again. Huh.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear that the career impact the same as officially. If you keep it by hand or radar. But I can swear they're targeting me personally. I was out with flu. I came back to find the tower spotless. Parr laughed at me when I asked how it leaked. Silly me. Is it part of everything? There's nothing left for me to do but quit. I know that's what the birds want me to do.
Okay, Jeremiah might have gone a little crazy.
Maintenance complete.
Okay. Maps. Aha! Okay. We'll have to check out these various Altera facilities. Probably plant beacons along the way as we go. This should be a largely above-ground challenge, too. Very plot-oriented. This is brilliant, though. This actually gives us a map. Like, holy crap. Okay, Delta Station, Mission HQ, Communications, Logistics. Okay. The Omega Lab is research classified. Delta Station is what we found. It's here. My knowledge of these symbols isn't so good. This would be the I think the O with the slash through it is the Omega. It's either that or it's this one. I don't remember these at all. Ugh. Anywho, we know that investigating the Mercury 2 will be a good use of time. That's almost a certainty. If this is the Delta Station, and there's another station that is kind of around it on the same island, identifying that would be a very good use of time. And yeah, this entire thing is a bit of a landmass. So, approaching the Delta Station, I believe we're moving to the south around the landmass. So I believe I am approaching Delta Station from the east. Okay, and then we wrap around into this biome. Oh, you know, that tracks in terms of the mineral extraction, given what that other fellow was talking about. Got a couple more opportunities at crystallized sulfur around here. A few possibly ornery creatures. I mean, I say possibly. We've got a few definitively ornery creatures in this vicinity. Alright, I think the material extraction, the mining site, is a reference to this ship. That is just pure titanium, because that's just ship fragments. That's no position. Can I get inside this? Looks like we can to some extent. It's tight. It's tight. Oof. Okay, that really does not like... I'm a little jammed. Okay. So we're going to have to get in there from outside of the sea truck.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh, a full-blown titanium ingot. Metal salvage, copper wire. That's nice. A spinefish. Aren't you something different? Ooh, a battery. God damn. Okay. Drop all the titanium. Titanium is barely useful. Cargo. Some of that. More of that. Looks like there's a couple ways of getting in here. I can check one more chamber, I think, before I... Sealed door. Okay, we'll need a cutting tool for that. Looks like I can't meaningfully get into that. Oh, access upgrades. Well, that'll be good for when I have upgrade modules. Is there a storage compartment here? There's a power cell to change. So I really think, yeah, I need to build and attach a storage compartment. Wait a moment. I'm in the sea truck. Oh, I just gotta wait for my oxygen to finish filling up. There we go. Okay. Okay. Not catching much up there. Yada yada. What do we have here? Another door. Ah! Laser cutter fragment. Okay. So we'll have to figure out a laser cutter to get into some of this stuff. Okay, I can't get through that. I mean, right, we can't. It says locked, so. There we go. Okay. I gotta be careful. This ship can be a little confusing. Okay, that's scrap metal. That leads back out. Okay.
Warning.
Leads down.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I can use the sea truck beacon as a bit of a as a benchmark. Okay, I'd like to find one more laser cutter fragment. Oh, can't get in through that? Okay. Through here, 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 and then up here, right? I've already been in there. Around here. It's just going to get us back out, right? Okay, well. Let's loop back around the outside a little bit then. Oh, come on, don't get stuck. It's difficult. Alright, let's look for another way in, perhaps. Nothing's trying to ram us yet, right? Okay. Okay, so this is the other hole that we're kind of aware of. Might be a little annoying to get in and out of. I gotta get this laser cutter figured out. Anything else in here? Nah.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let's just back out the other way. Yep. Okay, looks like no dice. Let's get back to the sea truck. Okay, I'm gonna have to find some other little tech fragment to figure out the laser cutter. Okay. That's crash fish. Okay, we've got a bit of a different biome going on here.
Hull damage imminent.
This place is interesting. More to scan here. Let me scan you. A rising lily pad. Okay, I can see a few things from here. A newt fish. Okay. Sea truck aquarium module fragment. This is the last known position. So I would have to search this area probably a bit thoroughly. I have to get further down as well. There's my sea truck. Always got to keep eyes on the sea truck. Okay. So it's definitely sunk from that position, or from this position. Don't think there's much I'll be able to do about that. Okay. Looks like there's the local Leviathan. That looks like a more peaceable variety. And that looks like a big weird jellyfish thing. I want to look at you. Huh. Isn't that something? It's interesting to think of, like, how you can, like, this thing, I identify it as, you know, angry and dangerous because its front parts are glowy and spiky bits. The other one I assume is peaceful because it's making, like, a different kind of noise and has a different kind of appearance to it. It's pretty cool to think about how, as a developer or as an artist, you can communicate these different things. Okay, so here we have decent sources of lithium and salt. And, like, I mean, this does seem like a decent area to put together a base. Lots of mineral-rich opportunities here. Now, this is somewhat hot. Yeah, the proximity to this is about 50 C. Which is... I think that's something like 150 Fahrenheit. So that's certainly meaningful. This looks different. It's kind of like terraced or something. These guys are noisy. There are a lot of them. I wonder if they would get feisty with an underwater habitat. Let's see. This bit here is not very deep. I'm quite certain I don't want to try and build anything near rock punchers. I get the feeling they might punch it, go figure. This looks a little different. There are some slightly different creatures here, too. Like those redfish I didn't see in the other areas. Let's see. With the Delta Station dock being about 700 meters away, voice logs, photo manager. I want to look at the map again. Put a lot of this stuff away. Geological data. No, that doesn't get into maps. Logged in communications. Maps. Okay. So I might find a few more maps like this that I can use to compare. So if I am moving east from Outpost Delta, which I can't necessarily determine, I can determine that I am moving away from the Delta Station dock. I can determine that I'm moving away from the Delta Station dock, and I've arrived at a sizable landmass. It might be... Let's see, if I'm moving away from the Delta Station dock, and Mercury 2 is further away from me, then I might be over at this landmass. Let's see. If I follow along with this landmass, where would I find myself? This is all ice. It's hard to be certain of how this is mapping. Like, see, this thing looks a lot like a whale. I can tell that they're trying to communicate this is a whale. It's probably not aggressive. Okay, there's a lot of inroad type of things here. I can tell that this station here is going to be difficult to explore without having cold weather gear. Delta Station was already tricky without cold weather gear. Let's see. Actually, when you get down to it, about half of this map is above ground. Well, half of this map is landmass. There's no telling how deep this map goes. Especially if, and it appears as though this might be the case, we might be able to get under the ice in certain ways. Okay, we've got some larger deposits here that would take like a mining drill to get into. Okay, this is the area I was at before that had the ice anemones and the brine fish. As well as these donut things. I guess that might make it a bit easier to scan certain fish, if I ever need to. Let's see. I have a little something more to drink. When I do set up, do I want to set up near Creepvine at all? That's an important question. I think mostly I want to set up near enhanced access to minerals. Building a base requires a lot of titanium. This area is very shallow, by and large. I don't think I would get much out of this. I'm sorry. I think I hit a penguin. Or, you know, an alien penguin thing. Maybe an angry brinefish, I guess. CMOS parts. Oh, sorry. I've actually gotten this a little busted up. Let's take a moment. That's the habitat builder. No problemo. Okay. All things considered, I'm thinking near the wreck is probably the best place to start building. Come to think of it, I started off on land. Can I use that at all to benchmark something about my location? Oh no, I have no idea. Can I build a compass? Is that one of the things in here that I'm, like, overlooking? I can build a compass. I need to build a compass. Understanding north is just going to help me tremendously, and I need to not undervalue that. I'm just going to put up with a whole lot of trouble if I don't just build that. Okay, let's see, the compass, is that under electronics or is that a tool? Is that equipment? It's equipment. I need to make a wiring kit. Can do. Let's carry some extra ribbon plants. Can't hurt. Okay, so the Delta Station dock is south of my current position by about 580 meters. Let's get in the sea truck while I'm doing this. Yeah, so if Delta Station is south of my current position by about 500 meters, and I can't really make out, okay, it's very, very difficult to make out that little thing there. So that does give me a rough heading. Yeah, gotta be close to the ice, kind of there-ish. So let's see. So if I go straight west, I think I may find something interesting. Because this facility over here doesn't seem like it's too tremendously far inland. Sorry! Let's see, if we're navigating a lot of ice flows, and we need to go south, okay, I think we're in this area. We can cut a little bit around these if we can't just go under them. Probably go under a lot of them. That's right, we cut under this before when we were coming out here. Ugh, it's a tight fit. Can we not get through there with the sea truck? We made it! Okay, so here's the emergency supply cache. I think the emergency supply cache is in this general area, so we need to go a little bit southwest. We might have trapped ourselves a little bit. Come on, we can do it. Okay, so here we have the brine fish and such. Whoops. Sorry there. I think I just knocked that thing out. They are not happy. Okay, our goal is to wrap around to the west. Navigating the ice as best we can. And trying to forestall going above the water to preserve warmth. Oh ho ho! That's something interesting. And we've got some big spooky looking jellyfish. Yeah, I think this is leading us towards more of a facility. Okay. But what's the way up? And yeah, it's a little cold. Okay, that is something over there. Don't you get too personal with my vessel. There we go. That's something. Aha! First aid kit. Some food blocks. Bit of quartz on land. Pouch bulbs. Ooh, the moon. Okay, so we've got a facility thing going on over there. This looks like it might be... Yep, steam vents. Cool. So we can hang out near that for warmth while we figure our way around here. Check fluid levels. What do you need? Hydraulic fluid. Okay, so now we've got another goal. We need hydraulic fluid. Yep, chilly. There's some of those bird things. Okay, let's hang out by a steam vent. Where's the steam vent? There's one.
Hypothermia imminent.
Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay, so that heats us up pretty thoroughly and decently quickly. Okay, so in order to finish researching this area, we need to get access to hydraulic fluid. So there's an additional goal statement. Goals are cool. That being said, I think we're probably headed back to the steam truck then, right? We can scan maybe a few more terrestrial plants. Ah, cool. Full-blown battery. That is super neat. And an alternate PDA.
I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the order
Okay.
Can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me some
So, if I'm currently slightly southeast of the Mercury 2,
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
if I'm southeast of the
You
Mercury
always
2, I think
think
the
that.
Mercury 2 would have to be over here, right?
It may be my job to always think
So
that.
that's
I'm
not
very
the,
good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Oh no, if I'm southeast relative to the Mercury 2... No, I'm not southeast. I am... If I face to the southeast, I'm looking at the Mercury 2. So that corresponds to my understanding of the positioning. Okay. This still leads me to believe, probably, that the Mercury 2 is a valuable place for me to try and set up a base. This area is pretty cool. We've got a lot of these like placid jellyfish creatures. But it looks like it's probably a little resource barren. There's some creepvine access here that isn't matched in some other places. Let's see. I think my goal is to set up in a place that has metal, plants, and thermal vents within reasonable distance of one another. Here we've got plants. I don't really need light with all this bioluminescence. So if we've got plants, and my current heading is in the direction of the Mercury 2, then an area that is a little bit between the plant life and the geothermal vents, or rather an area that is near the geothermal vents, 500 meters away from the Mercury 2, but with access to the creepvine if I need. This seems pretty good. And let's see. Relative to the map, we're 500 meters west of the Mercury 2, which I think puts us somewhere around here-ish. Yeah, and I'm going to want to check out things on the other side of this, as well as up there. I mean, starting up at basing near Delta Station might just be the ideal. And we can make treks out to other places. You know, given what we know of the map, I can't ignore that Delta Station is theoretically the center of the map. Hey there, buddy. That's not even terribly fast. Did I check this out? What do we have here? I can't make out very much. That looks like it might be some kind of nest or interesting construct. There's definitely some kind of other biome in that direction. Yeah, we're seeing the beginnings of another biome type with these. Ah, and that's another type of geothermal plant. Another type of geothermal access thingy anyways. Okay. How warm are you? That is much more dangerous. That has an appendage. Oh no. Please let go. We're getting straight on out of here. Okay. That thing is along the southern end of the Delta Station. Because I think, let's see, 300 meters? I think one of these squares is about 500 meters. So yes, I think that's around the southern side of the Delta Station landmass. Okay. So that is certainly something to be avoided. Going northeast, yeah, that would lead me to believe we're going around the northern side of the landmass. Okay. That looks like... Okay, that's sea truck parts. We already know all about sea trucks. Okay, this is just outside of that biome. Oops, sorry. What is this over here? Oh, that's a bunch of ribbon plants. Uh-huh. A grow bed, you say? So, one thing that's... I don't know if ribbon plants are, like, renewable or what. Anywho, I think this is a pretty useful... Am I carrying no titanium? I'm not carrying any titanium. I can get some titanium pretty quickly, right? I don't need that many of those. I can get quartz pretty easily. I don't need that many flares. And it looks like a drop flare is active. That's good to know. Okay, we didn't bring along nearly enough resources in nearly the right framework to build anything actually cool. And I didn't bring along a beacon to keep track of this location. Okay. So we're about 500 meters south of our initial position. So it leads me to believe we're around here somewhere. I don't know, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're just on the other side of some of this trench stuff, which I did find was a very interesting area, and it does appear to go pretty substantially far down, right? Yeah, I can hit 150 depth, and it looks like I've got a pretty good ways to go. There's a couple of the sawtooth things here. Found a bit of technology, but yeah, that just goes. That just goes. We also have our access to coral here. So is this what we're going to work with? I mean, it is kind of the center of the map. Okay, I think that settles it. I think we're going to build in this general vicinity. And I might wind up needing to take some notes. Yeah, okay, you're snappy. Just a little feisty, I get you. A little cranky, maybe. Okay, so we'll be looking to build probably about 500 meters south, perhaps a bit southeast of our starting location. The Mercury 2 is south-southeast of our starting location. The Delta Station dock is a little bit more to the south. So, yeah, all right. I would surmise that I'm in this general vicinity. I've got to be very close to the ice. That's kind of where the game started me off. As I started on land. And then it's about one of these squares south. I think one of these squares is maybe about 750 meters, going by the scale that's almost impossible to read in the top right. That could have been easier. Okay. All right. I think that is all I am intending to play for now. And when next I come back to this, we're going to be trying to transport some materials in earnest and actually start up on the base building. So if you watched, I hope you enjoyed this a bit. Oh, we did grab somebody. Unfortunately, I don't have the Steam chat like right next to me. But I know who you are. We'll talk later. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Have a good evening. Until next we wander. Oh boy, this doesn't save automatically. That is noteworthy. Now we know.